Oh, it's a big one. Oh, come on, buddy. All wrapped up in there, dude. Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Back on the water. Man, even though it's springtime in Northern California, it's still pretty dang cold first thing in the morning. These nights are still pretty chilly. I mean, it's 43 degrees right now. So today we are doing a little spring bass fishing, of course. Despite the cold air temperatures, I'm assuming these fish will be shallow, will be spawning. We're definitely gonna be targeting some shallow fish today. The crazy thing is, every lake, reservoir in Northern California is extremely low. And this lake is no exception. It's crazy. The last time I was here a year ago, all these trees, bushes, brush up on the bank, that was underwater, or at least partially underwater. So you can imagine how good the fishing was in the spring. It was just a loaded area of spawning fish. And obviously, it's on land now. We still got some brush in the water, so I don't know if that'll affect the fish, if they'll still be here, but there's only one way to find out, and that is to give it a shot, give it a try. So that's what we're gonna see today. But other than that, just another day of fishing. We'll see what happens. Oh, there was one right there, finally. First fish of the day was right there. Looked to be on a bed. That's a good sign. Oh, look at that one. There's a nice one. Are you on a bed? Might have to circle back around for you. He's not even really moving that much. Think he'll bite? It's actually a pretty big fish. He's gonna bite too. It's a largemouth. Oh God, he had it. Son of a gun. He is hot too. He's not leaving. Look at that one. Dude, crushed it. Look at that one, dude. It's a good fish. Yeah, maybe not 4, probably like 2.5, 2 3/4. There's fish of the day on the bed. Nice. Man, should have got the underwater camera for that one. That one would have been an easy one to get the underwater footage. There's one. There's another good one right there. It's that fish right there. I don't think he's on a bed. He's just kind of cruising around. I don't know. Hard to say. I'm not sure what that fish is doing. That one's being super moody. Flying all over the place. That's one that you're not going to get to bite. Had to have been a carp. Oh yeah, look at these carp. Carp. God, they always scare you for a split second. You're like, oh, 10-pounder. Nope, carpy. Oh, there's a fish right there. Small male. I don't know if that's a bet or what. Oh man, he's skittish too. Dude, just bolted towards deep water. That's not good. How did that not draw a big fish out? Surprising. Dang carp. Dang carp everywhere. Got. Oh no! Dude, I saw that rock too. I was like, there had to be a fish there. Dang it. God. Right there. There's a rock right there. Like, let's just bounce by the rock. There's got to be one spawning. I think I put a good hook in him though. That's the problem. I'm not sure if that fish is going to bite again. That's the rock. There we go. Uh-oh. There we go. Good one. Nice. Another largemouth. Well, blind casting in high percentage areas. Name of the game. I thought that was a lot bigger. That one again was probably on a bed. It'd be interesting to see if we had seen that fish and we had tried to sight fish it, and if it was like spooked. I've seen 3-4 other fish that as soon as we rolled over them and tried to sight fish them, they just left. I wonder if that one would have left. That might have been a bed. Is that one on a bed? He is. That one actually came back for once. Wow. These fish are in different moods today. Super negative or super aggressive. This one's super aggressive. A little dude. Super little. We made a smart upgrade today. After we transitioned from kind of winter fishing with a drop shot, we upgraded our line to 15-pound P-line braid and then 12-pound P-line tactical fluorocarbon leader. Strong line and a stronger test, so we can really winch these fish pretty good if we need to. Oh, I had one. Oh my God, he had it the whole time. Dang. He just wasn't moving. That one actually did the same thing. That is not a healthy fish. Yikes. That's kind of crazy. They're just landing on their beds and they're just picking it up. I barely feel the bite. I can't feel the bite actually. The line's just getting heavy. Finally got a little wind on the water. It's been, I mean, it's what, 11:30? It hasn't been that great of fishing considering. Hopefully this wind helps a little bit. It's 2 bites pretty quick. Oh, it's a big one. Oh, come on, buddy. All wrapped up in there. All wrapped up in there, dude. There you go. Oh, of course you jumped off. Almost didn't make that cast. Dude, these fish are shallow. The fish was literally in less than 2 foot of water. Take it. Stay on. Oh my God, this fish is strong. Dude. I cannot believe how shallow these fish are. Nice one. That one was like in less than a foot of water, right on that little stick up. Oh, there's one right there. See, that's the stuff we're fishing right there. That's how shallow it is. That is literally like a foot and a half of water. And these fish are spawning up here. I just missed that cast before too. I saw this tree. The key is you got like miles of this flooded brush, and everything that I've been catching fish off of has either been isolated or it's been like when you see like 3 or 4 sticks that are a little thicker, you know that there's going to be a bigger base or a bigger root, and that's where these fish are bedding down there. Right where he was supposed to be. I just didn't make the right cast that time. It's weird. As soon as they see us, they jam out. Just so shallow. They're so vulnerable. They know not to hang around. Some of them. One right there. Dude, that one's way up in there. Like, how do you even put a bait up there? Holy smokes. Got her. Good one. Finally got a bite. Not a bad one. Home drop shot, still doing work. Nice kayak bass, long and skinny. Jeez Louise. Just gotta get lucky and land on a bed. It's a confidence booster though. That was a long little stretch we just had there without a single bite. Starting to think we ran out of fish. Not to be. And you guys can see how deep we're sitting. 2 foot of water. Guess there's no such thing as too shallow right now on this lake. Oh. Come here, dude. Not bad. A risky cast, but that's just where they're at. Kind of want to test something out real quick. I knew that had to work. I figured that would have to work. We found fish. There's sticks. Some hard bottom. So crankbait. Had to work, right? It's actually a pretty good one too. Long one. Nice. I love it when you think something should work and it works. There we go. Another good one. You know what's funny? That's big fish of the day. I moved out a little. Oh my god. I know I kept saying every one of them was big. That was a big one. Not like giant, but that was like 4-pounder. I wonder if the females are hanging out a little deeper. Oh my god. Well, let's keep cranking. Literally just went over a spawning fish right there. Literally, just went right over one. Man, I made a cast right there with a crankbait. He should have bit. We'll circle back around for him in a minute. That one got it. That's the one we went over. He didn't remember us. Thank you, sir. You actually cooperated. Right on that log there. big one. Real big one. Dude, that's a big one. Oh, yeah, buddy. There's some big fish over here. I didn't know if they'd bite or not. Nice. There we go. There's a nice one. I stood up and just saw fish cruising a lot deeper. I didn't know if they were on beds or staging, but I think we got a combination of both. I found better fish over here. Dude, there's better fish over here. That's a big smallmouth. Big smallmouth. Might be the biggest California smallmouth ever caught. Oh man, dude, what a way to end the day. Just randomly fishing deep now. Fishing deeper. It's a pretty brown one. Dang, it's gonna go home, but now I might have to stay a little longer. These are definitely landing on beds. That one, again, didn't even feel the bite. I guarantee, even though these beds are deeper, it landed on a bed and the fish just ate it. Another big smallmouth. Dude. Here we go. Another smallmouth? Oh man. Smallies are over here. Nice. Yeah, it's been a while since we've caught some brown fish. Nice. I kind of messed my hook up there. Okay, well guys, let's quickly recap that longer than anticipated day of fishing. And I'll tell you what, it's dangerous making a few more casts, you know, that one more cast kind of situation. Well, if you happen to catch a fish, your day definitely extends. Pretty much 2 different bites today. One was that insanely shallow, I think that's the shallowest I've ever seen bass spawning. I mean, consistently 2 foot or less. The funny thing was, other than 1 or 2 fish, we could not sight fish them. I think the water was just so shallow, so clear, that when those fish on bed saw us, they just knew it was a bad situation. The water was too low for them to hang around their bed. So a lot of our fish today were casting towards a lot of that brush, and there was a lot of brush. I mean, you guys saw it. One thing that I did, or at least noticed today, was instead of just blind casting at all that crazy brush in there, we pick certain little pieces out, ones that were more isolated, and then ones that actually had some thicker branches seemed to be key, especially for those fish that made beds around those. But that was the deal. A little weedless drop shot. We switched worms all day, but green pumpkin pretty much was the color. Did end up cranking a few. Lost probably big fish of the day on the crankbait. The wind was starting to pick up. Didn't want to chance it, so I made my way across the lake. Couple more casts, and ended up finding some quality fish, and actually a nice little pocket of smallmouth on the drop shot, but these fish were deeper. So despite these cold mornings, the fishing's heating up, no doubt. You got to really appreciate this time of year, days like this. Conditions were just basically perfect and the fish were biting. So solid day of fishing. As always, thank you guys for coming along, for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next video.